Beerud, if you could just introduce yourself and a little bit about GupShup.
Hi, I'm Beerud Sheth. I'm the CEO of SMS GupShup. So SMS GupShup is the world's largest social messaging platform with 35 million users, 2 million communities. It is basically a platform on which any user or any consumer or business can create a community, invite members to opt into that, and then send messages to their members. So if they send one message, GupShup will forward it to their 10 friends or to their million customers, as the case may be. And these communities can be either free or paid. If they're free, then we reserve the right to insert a text ad in the message, or businesses can create their own communities.
So basically you're in the space of communities. What exactly do you think are the key trends in that?
Well, communities are emerging as a powerful way to engage your friends and your customers, right? So firstly, if you think about it, in a country like India, mobile adoption is 650 million mobile subscribers versus maybe 50 million web users. So the only way to reach this large audience is through mobile, and the way to engage them is by creating communities where customers can engage with brands, celebrities can engage with their fans, sports teams can engage with their sports fans, and so on and so forth. So I would almost go as far as to say, just like a website is essential in the Western markets for engaging with your customers, a mobile community is essential in emerging markets like India to engage with your customers.
If I were today trying to set up a community, can you give me 3 words of advice as one of the owners of the world's largest community?
Sure. I think any brand, whether you're a small business or a large corporate brand, setting up a community helps you, like I said, engage with customers. It builds loyalty, it drives repeat transactions and referrals, customer referrals. Okay, the way you go about it is, you set up the communities, you promote it either on GupShup or offline through other 360 media. And once the community is set up with a certain number of members, the key is to engage them with interesting content, with providing them tips and information, soliciting product feedback, etc. And once that engagement is strong, 2 things happen, right? Once the customers receiving those engagement messages will participate, they'll build loyalty with your brand, they'll come back for more. And secondly, they become your advocates. They invite their friends, they tell them saying, hey, this is very interesting, you got to check it out, and come back for more. So repeats and referrals, I think that's what communities drive, and that's what GupShup can help you do.
So you're kind of famous as a low-cost marketer yourself. So what are the marketing tools that have really worked for you in promoting GupShup?
Sure. I mean, look, GupShup is arguably one of the fastest growing services in India with 35 million users, and we've done that with zero advertising, low-cost advertising as you call it. What worked for us really was just viral growth. It grew by word of mouth. When a user creates a community, invites their friends or members, they're implicitly telling their friends about GupShup. And once those users come on board, they start using the product. The cycle repeats itself, so one invites 10, 10 invites 100, and so on, grows rapidly that way. And that's exactly the same sort of viral or social phenomena that we can offer to any brand, because for any brand, your loyal customers will drive your word of mouth. That's the most low-cost way of expanding your brand presence in the market.
So what kind of marketers do you think should really consider SMS GupShup?
Oh, I think virtually any marketer, whether you're running a small business like a restaurant or a jewelry store or a grocery store, or if you're a large corporate brand of FMCG goods or financial services or auto products and so on. We have, about 200 large brands and 10,000 small businesses already using our platform. It's ideal for them. Basically, anybody that has a large number of consumers and needs to engage with them, how do you break out through the clutter? How do you engage with your customers? And how do you do it in a subtle way without sort of saying, come and buy, come buy from me, buy from me? I mean, that doesn't work. It's not effective. Instead, if you can engage with them, if you just send them, tips or reviews or educate them about products and why it's interesting, make it meaningful to the consumers, then they would want to engage with you, and eventually when they're ready to buy, they would come back and buy more. So it works for every marketer.
So last question, if people want to know more about you, where should they go?
Check out smsgupshup.com, and all the communities are there. And of course they can contact us. All the information is listed there as well.
Thank you so much.